Hello, everybody. Good evening. This is the That Live Friday Night Show. And one day I will tell you how I came up with that name. It's a longer story, and it's not good format for tonight. So, as always, we're going to bring on Miss Kyra Bowlby out in New Mexico. Let's bring her on.
What's up?
What's going on, girl? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, and I'm in a good mood for a rare occasion.
Nice, nice.
So let's give it a rundown for the people who are on here. I already got some comments on here. So if you put comments in here, I will put them on the screen. But if you don't want me to put them on there, put a little asterisk and say, or just tell me private, and I won't put it on the screen. But I will put it on the screen for people to see. It's better to interact that way. Also, I am going to do some cool stuff with some B-roll here. But the topic of today is going to be being safe on social media. And Kyra, one of the reasons why I even thought of this was because of something that you posted recently.
Uh-oh. was this the Instagram account that
Yes.
stole my pictures to sell pornography?
Well, I didn't know that.
That was so gay.
I didn't know that. No. Well, are you feel comfortable sharing that?
Yeah, it's all good. So this has happened to me twice already. Okay, someone stole my pictures from my Instagram account, and they used it. And so in their bio, I wake up one morning and I get all these text messages from all of my friends, and they're all messaging me, and they're like, "Yo, I think there's someone's trying to steal your identity again on Instagram." Because this is the second time that this has literally happened. And they clicked on the link. Like, one of my friends clicked on the link, and they're like, "I clicked on the link. It's not very Christian. They're selling pornography, and they're trying to use your name." And honestly, I don't want that attached to my name. I don't want that attached to my reputation. No, 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 no.
Right.
We in this house, in my audience, my content, I try to promote modesty and
Yes.
dressing modestly, and how feminism is poison, and how women shouldn't have OnlyFans accounts and they should be classy. Well, it's not very classy when there's an Instagram account going around stealing your identity
Yes.
and literally using it to sell pornography. So, I don't want that attached to my name. So I was like, I think it's time. I hope this account gets banned. So all of my friends, because I'm in a bunch of group chats on Instagram, literally all of my friends reported this account. Yes, Jenny, OnlyFans is gross. And literally, I'm not even kidding. Because I go back to bed because I get all these text messages, and my phone's going off. And I go back to bed, and then I wake up and I look on social media. I look on Instagram. I search for this account's name. It's gone. So it got deleted.
Good. I didn't realize
Yay.
that. Yeah. I mean,
I don't want that attached to my name.
and we're going to talk about that. I prepped you before we did this. We're going to do the Family Feud style format where we're going to talk about 3 different topics: 9 tips and 5 ways to stay safe, and also TikTok. We're going to talk about that a lot because TikTok is like one of those kind of things, like the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. Should you not? And I was on TikTok early, but I took it off. But now I'm thinking about getting back on. And how can you do that? And I come up with a way that you might want to do it. So we'll go ahead and talk about that.
Get back on, dude. Unpopular opinion. When TikTok is not political, it's actually kind of fun. It's
When
actually
it's not
kind
political.
of fun.
Okay.
When you're not talking about politics, because TikTok comment sections, in my opinion, are worse than Twitter. And Twitter's a cesspool. I don't even know why I'm still on Twitter, but I use it. But honestly, if it's not discussing political topics, or when you're not posting political videos on TikTok, it's actually really fun. And one of the only reasons why I have TikTok in the first place is because of Red Liberty Media's TikTok page, and also because every time I open my TikTok on my For You page, it's like big sisters giving me advice, like life advice and like pep talks. So I don't know, man. You should use TikTok and just like post like wholesome photos of your cute kids.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I have an interesting comment here from Stephen Wallace. He says this about the picture on the thumbnail. What picture would you like me to use? Because that's an older picture. I agree. I've been wanting to change it, but I didn't know if that's something that you.
As long as it's a picture with me with brunette hair, like I'm gonna dye my hair darker. I'm going in to get it dyed darker, but like you can use any picture that's not blonde for the thumbnail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I use it. No, I use it because it's already formatted. It's already. I just, you know what I mean. I just plop it in there and it's easy to do. So once I create a new one, it'll be the one we go forward with most likely. So cool. Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned about politics on TikTok because I know Callie Fontanaya, I mentioned her a lot. She gets the most hateful stuff on TikTok. And she posts it publicly. And it's like, I mean, I can't even repeat it here. I mean, things that she puts out there. And when she repeats it, she gets banned.
Yeah. I did not, Steven. I did not tell you to say that. Don't throw people under the bus. I did not tell him to say that because he messaged me and he's like, "Yo, what's up with the thumbnail? Kyra, you look different now. You have a different hair color." And I'm like, I don't know. It's not my YouTube channel.
No, Kyra's totally the kind of person that she'll tell you when she wants to tell you. So you're the kind of if I thought that you wouldn't tell me, I would have asked you. But I figure if you hadn't told me, you don't care. But you're the kind of person that's not going to hold back. So I'm not
hold back.
You know what I mean? Well, you'll do. Kyle, take me a picture. What's up? Okay, cool. It's done. Done. He says he's joking here, of course, and he loves you. That's awesome. It's awesome that you have people who love you.
I love you, Stephen.
So tell you what. Let's kick in the first segment here. Since we talked about that, you've already seen it already, and this is what we've done before in the past, and it's something I like to do. It's a game show format. So I'm going to pull up here a actual top 9 list of. I think this first one is. What is the first one? This first one's the top 5 rules you should always follow to stay safe on social media. Let's talk about this. Let's get rid of that. Treat your online life like your offline life. And what it says here, Kyra, is it says, well, actually, I need to go down to the bottom here. It says, stay aware that you put out into the real world, on social media. Surround yourself with good people and make safety and privacy part of your routine. But you do that. So what would you recommend? I mean, personally, I did the same thing, but have you seen people who do the opposite of this, and has it hurt them? Have you seen?
People just post like really weird things online, like especially on Instagram, like on Instagram stories. There was this like one of my friends from college. I had to unfollow her because she did this. She posted a photo of her in her bed sleeping. And she was like, literally she was drooling in the picture. She was like
Wow.
and she posted it on her story. And I'm like, dude, like why? What is up with that? I would say don't post things on social media that you wouldn't want your grandmother or your parents to see.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. In fact, I'm going to ask this. I've seen people put stuff on there of people who are on their deathbed. And I think it depends on if that's the family wants them to do that. But I think you need to get permission from people who are sick and in the hospital. Definitely do that because they may not be, they're incapacitated. And say, here's my grandfather, he just broke his leg and he's got drool coming out of his mouth. He's half asleep. That kind of stuff, people should also be aware, even though your grandparents might not have social media, you still should be aware of that. You should be looking out for other people as well, not just yourself.
Yeah, just like don't take pictures of people sleeping and don't post pictures of people on your social media without asking first. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, there were people who Like, there are people who screen record my Instagram live streams, and then they literally just, like, post it on their feed.
Yeah.
Like, people are obsessed.
They're saying here that you're based, and I 100% agree.
Thank you.
My wife doesn't even know what that means. Well, she knows what it means, but she doesn't know how to use it. So I think to me it means opposite of woke. To me, that's what it means. Is that right? Is that a
I mean, people have their own definitions of based. I would say based is like epic or like smart.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that. This next one here is kind of a little nuanced. It's do a business account checkup, and this is for people who have business accounts, like you and I, who do things for to build a brand. It's just you do things that's outside of that, credit checks and name checks and that sort of stuff. It's kind of a boring thing, not really applicable for most people, but they do mention it. I think it's fair to say here. The next one is going to be avoid posting your location.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's like yeah, I'm going, like when I went to SAS and Tampa Bay, we'll talk about it in a little bit. And my wife got mad at me because I was doing it, but I'm like, well, I got to tell people I'm going, but it was a risk. It's a risk, because people could, break in your house, or the story of the one guy who said, "Come get me, bro," and they came in and shot him. I don't know if you heard that happened like last week, and it's like some rapper was talking to his critics. They came to his house and they shot him. So I mean, yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, like, for me personally, I have more than like 600 followers on social media, you know? So it's like, I don't know you don't know everyone's motives behind what you're like posting. So if you post your location, for me, I'm uncomfortable with that because anyone could come to that location and find you and kidnap you and like hurt you. And honestly, you just shouldn't post your location on social media because it's just dangerous.
Yeah, it scares me. And this next one, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Especially if you have like 1,000 followers or more than 1K, which like just be careful.
Yeah, you mentioned something to me. I don't know if you remember what you said, but I can't recall what you said. It's on. I think you warned me about something. I can't remember what it was, but if I think about it, I'll bring it back up. This next one, number 2, is share your private information intentionally. Like kind of we just said that, right? So for me personally, I have an Instagram account which you have access to. It's private, where I put everything that's non-political. I have a lot of my liberal friends and family in there, and I try and respect them. Even though I had a picture of like Jonathan when he was like 1 year old in the bathtub, and it had Trump spelled out in those little candy, those little magnet things in the background. I do subtle stuff like that, but nothing really in your face. Just out of respect for my members, I try and keep things that are kind of just totally outside of politics. But I'm getting more bold even in my private area. But I don't put anything public really on Facebook in terms of like my family, my kids, unless I targetedly want to show people like I'm at SAS or something like that.
Yeah. We have different opinions on SAS.
Right. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, didn't you go last year?
Reggie's in here. Yo!
Is he here? Oh,
Reggie! What's up? Oh my gosh, I missed Reggie so much. I haven't talked to Reggie in so long. Ah! Oh my gosh.
should I go ahead and tell you want to finish your SAS story, or do you want to try to go into my King Nub story?
I have a lot of SAS stories. Tell your King Nub story.
Okay. Tell you what, let me end this out here in the segment, and I'll get into that. Prioritize your social life. So that's kind of what we just said, right? Just prioritize your social life.
Yeah, don't post pictures of you crying. Also, don't do that. That's cringy. A lot of women like to cry on TikTok. Women, stop crying on TikTok. Make better choices, okay?
Yes, indeed. So, Mr. Nub, Reggie, man. So here's the story when I first met Reggie. So I'm walking into this room right here. This is when I first met him. So I'm walking in, and he's to my right. I'm walking in. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just walking around. It's the first day, and then he says, "I think I know you," or something like that.
Uh-oh.
I look at it. I look here. I said, "Oh," I gotta look up. I said, "Oh yeah, what's up, man?" He's like 6'9", whatever, and I'm like, you see how tall he is there. And so He just really chill, man. And so he was like, yeah, man, just chilling. He was with his boys, whatever, hanging out, being cool. I'm like, okay, I feel so uncool now, right? Now, I just felt uncool. So, but no, we talked a little bit and we went around and then I met him again. And so here with, this is with Michael Caboose. He works with Charlie Kirk, actually. And so, yes, this was cool. This was the next day. I'm in the section here of SAS where I got kicked out of the other area because I didn't have a booth. But yeah, it was cool. So
yeah, if I saw Reggie in public, I'm not sure if he would recognize me.
Yeah, he might not. I mean, it's funny when you see people in person. It's like they look familiar, then you realize, okay, because when you see people on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, it's two-dimensional. I mean, even on YouTube, it's two-dimensional, right? And you see them in 3D, right? It's different. It's weird. And when I don't know, I can't explain it. So anyway, so yeah, you getting some love from our Steven. Yeah, man. So
Reggie would definitely recognize me because you're black, Steven. Man, I need to get Reggie back on one of my Instagram lives. Like, that would be so much fun.
I need to. Yeah, have you ever done an Instagram live yet with him?
Oh, I've done many.
Oh, you have. Are they still in the ether or are they been deleted?
Oh, they're deleted. I don't save my Instagram lives. I say a lot of out-of-pocket things on there.
Yeah, that's probably smart. That's probably smart.
I get myself into trouble.
Well, I forgot about Snapchat. I forgot about that. Oh, so Jennifer used to be a liberal like I used to be a liberal. So was it recent, Jennifer? You want to just... That's interesting.
She was a liberal back in high school.
Yeah, Caboose. Oh, that's a cool picture, man. See how cool he is?
Dude, he's so cool. My dad, I almost got an AF hat. I almost got one. I have like a replica in my room somewhere, but I almost got an AF hat, like the blue one on the merch store. But the merch store is not working, okay?
On RLM?
No, not that.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I'm with you. Talking about.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
But I'm curious, Reggie, would you recognize me?
Talking smack here.
Genuinely curious.
So where you know Steve from? Sounds like you guys know each other.
Oh, he and I are really close. We talk every day on like I text him every day or like I send him like memes. We're besties.
Oh, nice. And but so King Nub seems like he knows him too. He said you guys he's talking smack on him. Right there.
Yeah. Steven needs to go to the gym.
Well, I need to go to the gym too for my stomach. I'm okay everywhere else for the most part. Anyway, so wow, we're getting off the rails here. But anyway, since we're here on the subject matter, let me go ahead and do a plug for Red Liberty Media. So do you want to talk about anything going on with Red Liberty Media for you? And I'll get into the plug on that because Red Liberty Media is something that you're a part of, I'm a part of, Michael Caboose is part of, that you saw the picture of, and of course King Nub is part of. And you want to just share your thoughts of that and how you like it so far?
Yeah, so there's a fun video coming out soon. It's giving me a freaking headache, but it's coming out soon. I'm actually going to be reacting and reviewing an unreleased documentary from the Daily Caller. So, stay tuned.
Daily Caller? For real? I didn't know that. I know it's Daily Caller.
Yeah, it's from the Daily Caller.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm really excited. Yeah. No pressure. I'm Kyra.
I'm like low-key terrified to release it.
Yeah. See, had you not said that, I would have said, you know what, go ahead and pull it out there. But now it really can't suck now. So no pressure.
It really can't suck. I filmed the entire video today. And then my dad gets the final call on everything that I post, like on social media or on YouTube. Because like I'm a YouTuber. And I can call myself a YouTuber, right? Do you think it's fair to call myself that?
Yes, definitely.
I'm a YouTuber, okay? So everything that I post on YouTube, my dad gets the last call. And literally, he looked at the video and he was like, "This isn't good. You're not going to get a lot of views. You need to refilm it." And I was like, "Wow, thanks, Dad." So
Well,
I need to refilm it.
well, hey, well, yeah, you can do that. So, on that note, I will bring up Red Liberty Media because that's what we're doing it for. You're doing it for, and we're young independent journalists. Well, some of us are young. I'm not young, but it's cool. It's going along pretty well, and they have a sponsor, and it's called I Have a Belt. I'm gonna show you this quick promo right here. A belt. I Want a Belt is a fantastic company that makes leather goods. It's a company that has its roots back from immigration from Italy into America. The belts and the products are 100% American made, top quality. Highly recommend them. Please check them out. Website and links are below. That's our promotional thing, and so check them out. Again, they're really cool. I'm gonna bring some pictures up here from SAS, your favorite event, Kyra. Here's the promo that I did for my channel, well, this channel here, for Red Liberty Media, as also people were there. This is for Conservative Take, obviously. And here's Caboose, myself, and Mr. Nub. My first time meeting Mr. Nub right there. And here we have a bunch of people here. We have Michael, and that is Jocelyn Moon. And the other two, I don't know. Those are her homies. And that's me, of course. And it's a nice setup. I mean, it had Trump was there. This is Governor of Florida, DeSantis, Carson was there. And this is me. I love this picture. It's just amazing with Stephen Davis, MAGA Hulk.
Who's the guy flexing? Is that MAGA Hulk?
That's MAGA Hulk, yeah, Stephen Davis, yeah.
What does he do? Is he like an influencer?
He's an influencer for Turning Point.
Oh, of course, okay.
Yeah, so. He's a big dude, huge. So anyway, so right now, you want to just go into the next segment here, and this is the next one. It's going to be the 9 ways that you can stay safe on social media. And some of this is overlap, but the software I'm using to do this can't do more than 8 on the screen. So it is what it is. So let's keep going. I'm going to show you these, and we'll talk about these one by one. These are a little bit more intricate. I wish I add music to this.
Elevator music.
Yeah, I can do that. So this first one is treat your online life like your offline life. We kind of talked about that. I mean, you don't go to the store and give everyone your credit card. You just you don't go to the store and say, hey, my social security number is this, or I live here, or this. You basically keep to yourself.
Yeah, I know someone who posted their social security number on their Instagram story. And someone literally broke into their entire bank account and stole all of their money. And then the next day they're on Instagram Live crying because their social security number was leaked. And I'm like, you freaking idiot. Why did you
I mean, that's something that you can't redo. I mean, so here's the thing. When I'm doing a video, and I know sometimes I put videos out there that I didn't redact something on my screen. Like I do a screen print, and there'd be something in the corner. I won't even say what it is because I don't want anybody looking for it. But it would be something sensitive. And I'm like, it's out there. I don't want to delete the video. But so one frame of it, the whole thing's got to be clever. One frame is all they need. They can pause it and see a number, a birthday, anything. They have it. So you have to make sure you cover the entire thing. When you do that, I guess, obscure function on filtering, make sure you cover the entire amount of it. Otherwise, in your frame, someone will pause it and get it. So let's keep going. Handle your passwords with care. How do you handle your passwords, Kyra? Do you memorize them all? Well, don't tell me your methodology. But do you have a software to keep them up, or do you just keep them in your brain?
I change my password every month.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No. Steven, make sure, Steven, this is why we don't answer Nigerian charmers in our Instagram DMs.
He
got hacked because some like Nigerian woman literally DM'd him and was like, hello, can you help me with something? And he got hacked.
Oh, those are hilarious.
It's not really that funny. Like, it wasn't funny when it happened because I was honestly freaking out, because then the hacker like DM'd me, and so I blocked the hacker because I was like, no, you are not hacking me. But yeah, yeah.
Was the FBI, was that what leaked the information that came out that talked about people who had MAGA flags, people who had like Betsy Ross flags?
Yeah, the Gadsden flag, the Betsy Ross flag, the like Revolutionary War stuff. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I'm not surprised though.
Oh, kids are crying. Yeah, he's a family man too. Not only is he cool, he's also a family man. His wife was there too. I didn't get a chance to meet her, unfortunately. So
you almost got to meet Reggie's wife?
Well, she was there. I mean, he mentioned her, and I didn't get a chance to, because it was a lot of people there. I mean, this is their biggest event, and so I didn't. Even though as much as I wanted to follow him around the entire time, he wouldn't let me. He was like, "Get away from me." I got things to do. I was okay.
Wait, you said that to Reggie?
No, I'm joking.
Oh,
no, the Reggie said to me. I was joking. I was trying to follow him around, and he was telling me I was joking, saying that he was telling me to get away because I was joking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was fanboying. What I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, so let's keep going. Can't see that, Harley, but that says avoid quizzes and games that require access to profile information. And especially on Facebook, I stopped doing the games because number one, they're a waste of time, even though they're fun. But I do realize that they go beyond the privacy of the Facebook community, because it actually is you're buying into their privacy, and that's outside of Facebook. And so that's where you get. Yeah, I didn't realize that until a couple years ago.
I mean, they literally take your data from those video games and just give it to like Mossad. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Never mind.
Well, I'm sure they do. I mean, it's just be careful, guys out there. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's another thing. So, you know how when they ask you to, I'm put some background music in here, and hopefully it won't bother you guys. You know how you can log in using Facebook, or log in using, I guess, Google. That is a really bad thing too, because what you're doing is you're giving the authentication through a third party to go to another party. So instead of going directly, you're actually going through one group to go to another. So you're giving it up twice. And yeah, I try to create passwords directly through the website instead of going through Facebook authentication. If I can help you. So let me see if I can do this. Is that too loud? I'll leave it there. I keep going.
You can play Kanye West.
Does he give us license for it? Avoid and report duplicate friend requests. As a female, I know you get a bunch of these, but what do you think about people who have like 7 or 8 Facebook accounts, and they want you to join all of them because they're trying to avoid being censored, whatever? Then you have other people that come on who impersonate them. What do you think about taking on more than one account?
I think the whole goal should be to not get banned on social media. Hot take.
Right, exactly.
That should be the whole goal. Why do you need 8 like Facebook accounts, man? Like, what's the point? Like, I don't get it. like I had so recently, someone made like a duplicate like Facebook account of me where they would like steal my photos and like sell pornography again. And I didn't know about this until I woke up one day and they sent me a friend request.
That's kind of bold.
I was like, wait, isn't that me? And then I clicked on the profile. I'm like, oh, I don't post pics like that. That's not me.
Hold on.
Attached to my name.
Hold on. Your fake account sent you a request.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. That's creepy. I'd freak out with that.
Dude, I threw my phone.
Wow.
Just kidding, mom and dad. I didn't throw my phone.
I keep dropping my phone if that counts. So.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and my wife, she gets on me about that. So. Yeah, that's kind of what we talked about before. Hey, don't say, "Hey, I'm going to the mall." I'm not going to the mall. Who goes to the mall anymore? Nobody goes to the mall anymore. I'm going to Tahiti for 5 weeks. If you do that, people are going to be like, okay. Especially like you said, if you have over 1,000 followers, you're very susceptible to having problems, right?
Have there been situations where people have been like, who post about where they're going on vacation, and then they get like followed and murdered?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if many that's happened like that, but I'm sure it happens. You heard the case about Jerry, the talk show host. I forget her name, but she exposed someone on her show, and he went as it's being gay, and he went to the guy's house and killed him. That was very. She had to go. I think Jenny Jones. I think one of the talk show hosts back in the '90s. Anyway, that was a really big case, but I'm not really sure if social media interactions like that, but I'm sure they're out there.
Hold up. I've never seen this before. Wait, that'd be a great, like, scary movie.
Have you seen social media? I mean, have you seen what's it called? Unfriended?
What is that?
It's a horror movie called Unfriended, I believe. It's about the people in a chat room, and they're all in a group chat, like 7 or 8 of them. And next thing you know, they're getting killed off, and they're like their feet's dropping, and no one knows where they're going, whatever's happening. So it's all first person. It's all done in like a computer screen. So they don't really show you what's going on. It's like you're in the entire group chat yourself, and you don't. It's kind of like one of those first person kind of deals. Like
doesn't one guy get his like hand put in a blender?
I think so. I've only saw it one time. It's about 6 years ago, I think it came out.
Yeah, that was a weird ass trailer.
Yeah. So.
For a movie. Like, what the hell was that?
But what's going on with social media, man? I mean, the whole economy of America and life is changing in a way it's just so different than when I grew up. I'm watching a documentary on the internet and how it came up, and even that's 15 years ago. It's so much different now, and 15 years from now, it's going to be crazy. I can't even imagine. Oh, what's going on?
Who puts a hand in the blender? No, Jenny. Like the person. So on Unfriended, it's like a scary movie, like in Skype.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yep. And literally, in the movie trailer, one part is like the killer puts the guy that he's killing, like he puts his hand in a blender.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up here.
And then turns the blender on, and it still gives me nightmares to this day.
I'm see if I can pull it up here. Yeah, it's a group of online chat room friends find themselves haunted by a mysterious supernatural force using the account of their dead friend. Yeah. Interesting.
All right.
Text messaging to prevent unauthorized logins. I have no idea what that means. Let me look it up. It says here, there was a time when it was considered prudent to exclude your phone number from your social network profiles, but that's a decision worth revisiting. Consider supplying your smartphone number to each platform and requiring it to use it to text messages to confirm your identity. So basically, it's a two-factor authentication. So in other words, if you can only log into your account if you text your phone number.
Okay. What?
Yeah, these aren't going over as well as I thought they would go over. Yeah, so yeah, these aren't as funny as I thought they were going to be. So we're going to talk about TikTok in a second now. I'm going to leave it here. I'm not going to do it yet. But before we get into TikTok, let me stop here and just talk about TikTok. So you're on TikTok, is that correct? Or do you not want us to say probably?
I use TikTok, but I don't post anything political, and I don't like post anything that makes me like seem like I don't want to be like Addison Rae on TikTok, okay? I don't want to be on TikTok pulling the renegade or doing like the Say So dance by Doja Cat. Although we do love Doja Cat. I don't know. I post like random videos here. Can I show like an example of like a TikTok that I would make?
Sure.
Because it would make more sense if I just showed you guys. It's not bad or anything. Like my TikToks are kind of stupid, to be honest. Like I post a lot about like Christianity and like faith. And then I also post like random things like me reacting to Disney Channel movies. So it honestly just depends. Here, let's see.
Nothing.
That's a TikTok I would make. Like, and it's not okay. And then here's an example of things that I don't want to post on TikTok. Let's see. Like I'm trying to find like a dance that like Addison Rae would make. I don't want to be like Addison Rae on TikTok. Okay, okay, ladies, have some self-respect for yourself, please. Wow, her videos. Did Addison Rae block me? What anyway. Like here.
Can you hear me? What'd you say to her?
She didn't block me. It's just not see. I don't want to post things like this.
Yeah, I mean that's something that everybody does, right? I mean, so TikTok, how hard is it to produce it? Is there a lot of tools in TikTok to produce that easily, or is it you have to edit it and upload it? I mean, does it have a lot of tools to do the green screen and all that stuff in it, or is it?
It's like every single friend that I have has TikTok. Like, there's like different effects that you can use and stuff, but everything that I talk about on TikTok is like faith based. So I don't really post like anything that's like bad. I talk about music, I talk about books, and then I talk about faith on my TikTok. So
I'm gonna go back to this comment here that Stephen Wallace mentioned. Well, he says two-factor authentication does not work. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. I'd like to know about that because there's several ways you can do it, whether through key fob, changing numbers, or texting and so forth. So I use that a lot. So I'd like to know where the security hold is there. So I can know. He says Addison right here. This Jennifer says that disrespects Christ.
Yeah, she did. She wore a horrible bikini. I'm not going to show it because I don't want you to get demonetized.
Oh, you know what? I did see that. I saw that on Truth Social.
So yeah, I have a YouTube video on my channel coming out about that. You'll know my thoughts soon.
I think she deleted it, didn't she?
Yeah, because Christians called her out on it. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's ridiculous. Like every religion in America, if you mock or if you do anything like that towards like Islam, Judaism especially, that's a big no. Like according to a lot of people, they're like, you can't do any of that, which I don't know. You can't do any of that towards like Buddhism, Confucianism, Hinduism, or like Judaism or Islam. But if it's Christianity, then it's fine, you know? It's ridiculous.
Right, yeah. And I think it's because it's the one true religion. I mean, it's one true faith. That's why I think they go after it, because it's the one that's actually matters. No, I'm not trying to knock anybody else's religion, and I guess I am, but that's my belief. AJ here says that TikTok is trash. And personally, TikTok scares me because of the privacy violations. I'm going to talk about it a little bit later. I got off it a couple years ago only because I didn't want to see young girls twerking all the time. But then all of a sudden, it started getting more political. A lot of black conservatives were on there, and I was being encouraged to get back on there. My wife said, "Don't do it. I'll divorce you." So now I was like, okay. So now I'm like, there's a desktop version of it, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So now I'm torn. So, because I'm trying to grow the channel, and try and grow the ministry, so to speak. And like you were saying, if you're using it for faith-based, who's to say you shouldn't be using it? So it's individual decisions, but I think people should be careful if they choose to go that route.
Yeah, so the TikTok community, like specifically for Christians, because that's what I use it for, like it's pretty big on there. Like there's this one guy, his name's Big John Steele, and he debates like atheists every single night. He does a live stream, and it's like it is some of the most interesting content I've ever watched. And like he was the person where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start like posting more TikToks about faith, and I'm just gonna stay out of politics on TikTok and not post about politics on TikTok. But yeah, I mean, TikTok's a tool. You just have to kind of learn how to use it. I just wish more people were more like classy in the way that they use TikTok, because the way that some people kind of like carry themselves on the platform is kind of cringy in my opinion. So
sorry to use all caps there, Jennifer. I'm typing one finger, so I didn't realize caps were on. Yeah, I totally agree. It's definitely a tool. And so let's just get into what I have here to say about TikTok. Now, I don't know if this is actually going to work because I'm not actually on the platform. But as a computer scientist, as a programmer, as doing a little bit of stuff that's in the techie side, I think this should work if you're allowed to do it. So let's take a look at this. sorry. The first thing is to get yourself a dedicated Google Voice number, because that way you're not going to have it tied to your cell phone. Because if you're having information being stolen from you, your number is going to be the one they're going to go after. So if you have there's ways of doing this. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but you get your own dedicated Google Voice number, and then you associate that TikTok account to that. Then you should be one step closer to, I think, a good way of doing it. Using it on a backed up or formatted device, like if you have a backup cell phone or cracked screen, whatever, use it on that and only use it on Wi-Fi. And that way you're good to go. You're not tied to your cell phone, which is all your personal information. And you can use a virtual machine on PC. And a lot of hackers use this for like spoofing telemarketers. They'll put them in a virtual machine, let them log into their machine. They'll think they're stealing their stuff, but they're not. It's all pretend. You can do that. And lastly, which you can probably do if TikTok allows you to do it, is use the VPN. And the VPN, if you do all these things, I think you should be okay using TikTok if you're really concerned about privacy and having your stuff taken from you. But again, I don't know if TikTok has, provisions against VPNs, or do they not allow you to do virtual machines on PCs or whatever. So I don't know. But that's just a suggestion on top of my head. So.
Yeah, I know it was banned in India.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of that. They were saying you can use a VPN to actually use that to get to India, but I don't know which one. I think they said NordVPN and a few others you can use. So.
Like if it got banned, I'd be kind of okay with it because whatever. Like, but yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So, so with that, we've been going about an hour here. Don't have much more to talk about other than that. Have you had any other experience that you actually come across yourself that you actually encountered? I can talk about my Instagram experience and my Telegram experience. I guess I'll do that if you don't have anything else that you want to talk about personally. But
I would say be careful about like who you're also like privacy wise. Be careful about who you're in like group chats with, because I've had experiences where people take screenshots of stuff that you say, and then they like pass it to other people around in the conservative movement to try and make you look bad. And people that you think are your friends, they're not. So be careful about who you're in group chats with on like Instagram and social media, because honestly, like you never know. Just be careful about group chats that you're in. So, yeah.
Well, Wayne Dupree is a pretty big blogger. He had Trump on his show a few years back, and I'm part of his Telegram group. And someone impersonated him and came on to me personally and started talking to me. And I thought it was him. I was talking back to him. And the reason why I thought this was right, because he knows who I am on Facebook. And not that we're friends, but he knows who I am. We're personal friends on Facebook. And so after a while, I'm like, why are you asking these questions? And after a while, I realized, okay, you want something from me. And that's what it is. If you want to be conned, they're always going to want something from you, probably for nothing. And I'm like, dude. So then I made something up like, so how is your uncle's cousin's nephew Jack doing? I just made something up. And they say, hey, he's doing fine. I said, you don't have a cousin's nephew's named Jack. And then he hung up and he actually blocked me. So there's a bunch of people like that out there. And there's another one that did the same thing for a different person. And some of them were just obvious, like, hey, how you doing, sweetie? You know, in a bikini. I'm like, okay, I get it. But some of them are more subtle when they actually go after people, your friends, and come at you. In Facebook, I'm looking for it. But in Telegram, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I get weird DMs on Instagram, man. Like sugar daddies asking, like I got a what was the direct message? I got a message today from a sugar daddy, a Nigerian charmer, and he messaged me. He literally messaged me and he's like, "Hey baby, can I take you on my private jet to Belize?"
Right, yeah.
And I was like, I didn't even respond. I just deleted the message request and I like threw my phone across the room. I was like, dude, no.
Yeah, if you think that I'm going to actually go after that because of you're basically thinking that I'm a materialistic, gold digging, SOB.
Yeah,
And,
I would never do something like that. Like don't DM people things like that. Please, I'm begging people, don't do that.
and basically, if you're a guy, I don't DM anybody anyway, unless you know them. I don't DM anybody hardly. In fact, I DM you for the first time today, outside Instagram, only because I want to make sure that you got the message. But
yeah.
But it's just out of respect and courtesy. I mean, you look like a creep, and even if you're legitimate, I mean, no one wants to get a friend request and then get a DM right after it. It's creepy.
I mean, I don't have an issue if people DM me on social media. For me, it's like if you're a sugar daddy and you're like messaging me.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're your age group, whatever, that's one thing, But if you're like, my age, that's a no-no.
I don't know.
Especially if you're married.
It depends. Like if you're like older than me and you're DMing me to just like let me know that something's going on or like you like my content or like you want to talk to me and like get to know me better, like I don't have an issue with that because there are people who do that all the time. But if it's like if you're DMing people to go on your private jet and you're like trying to like send me money, I don't want your money.
Right.
But if it's like people messaging me and they're like, hey, I appreciate what you do. I watched your live stream last night. I just wanted to say this to you real quick. Or if it's like someone just like messaging me in general or like replying to a story, then like it's not that big of a deal to me how old you are. Like I don't find that creepy. But if you're a sugar daddy,
especially a sugar daddy that can't deliver. Just kidding.
I wouldn't take a sugar daddy in general.
I'm totally joking.
It's like half the messages I get. It's either like men in like India or Pakistan or like Nigeria and Bangladesh. I don't know.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, it's just you just gotta be careful out there. That's the whole thing here. I think when I saw your post there about someone impersonating you with your pictures and putting them out there, to me that's really, really scary. I want to make sure that we address that because conservatives, I think, are going to be the ones being targeted for various reasons. And you mentioned about conservatives doing it in group chats. You have a lot of rhinos too out there trying to get it at us. It's not just Democrats, and those are the ones that really need to worry about. The ones that try to bring you down because they think you're too, I don't know, MAGA.
They're not like rhinos, I would say. They're just like people who don't have anything better to do with their lives than just hate on people in group chats all day. Like I don't have an issue if people DM me on Instagram. Just like I don't know, don't be a sugar daddy. Don't DM me and say, "Give me your PayPal. Come on my private jet. Come to India with me. I will give you money. I will give you $100." Don't do that. You can DM me. Just don't.
I'll give you 100 ruble. Chaman. I'm drinking Jamaican tea right now. It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, I got some rocket.
Jamaica.
I've never been. You been?
Nicest people live in Jamaica. Like, I get messages from a lot of people from all over the world, and like Jamaica is pretty cool. So, even though every time I do an Instagram live, it's always a bunch of Indian guys, and I don't really know why.
I'm gonna start jumping into some of your Instagrams, especially if Reggie's gonna be on them. And
Yes.
especially if you're not gonna, especially if you don't record them and keep them.
You know, I would get myself into trouble if I recorded them.
I'll definitely go on then because well, I won't be a contributor, but I may say something in the chat. So.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I go off in my Instagram lives. Like, that's like, my Instagram lives are where I say things. If you miss it, you miss it, and that's not really my problem, and that sucks for you.
Well, it's a timing thing. It's a time critical thing. If you don't show up, then you're gonna miss it. I know sometimes when Candace Owens goes live, I don't do it much anymore, but I would drop everything and jump over to her live stream because typically back then she had something to say that was really important. Not that she doesn't do now, but she doesn't have a lot of time for lives now. It seems like. But some people, no matter what they're going live, I'm going to watch it. Like if Reggie's on live, I'll see if I see Reggie on. I'm going to join him because he has good stuff, and so do you. But I'm not on Instagram that much. That's why I don't really catch your stuff that much anymore because my Instagram account is gone. They got rid of it. Yeah, they got rid of it. So anyway. Yeah. All right, cool. So I think we'll cut the video short unless you have anything else you want to talk about. Maybe go about an hour. That's good.
Do more Insta lives. I don't know. Should I? I get scared to go live on Instagram. Like, I don't know. Should I do more Instagram lives? Do you guys want to see that? I felt like I went live too much.
You were going live every night for about a month there.
Yes. That was fun. I would people would come on my lives and we would talk about the craziest stuff, man. Like my Instagram lives.
Yeah, they're wild.
They're wild.
Yeah, I was on 2 of them, I think.
I'll go live with you. Man, what if okay. If Steven goes live with me, we should be fine. Maybe Reggie will. Maybe if I hop off this live and then I go live on Instagram for a little bit, then
yeah, do it. I'll jump on. I'll watch.
Your pick. Okay. Sounds good.
So cool.
Should I comment down below in the comments if I should go live after this? Comment a thumbs up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's see. Maybe I'll do it.
I'm not sure that's gonna work. It doesn't work on Facebook. That's actually a thumb and takes Facebook.
Why? What is this, algebra class?
If you do that, if you type that in Facebook, it turns into a thumb. It's one of the hidden emojis. There you go. Black thumbs. Cool. So anyway, let's talk real quickly before you go.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, it's not that. Well, it may be bad depending on your thoughts of Turning Point. Maybe we should do a private locals on my locals account. You can say whatever you want, and I don't have to worry about being impacted by alliances.
No, you're fine. I got a really cool text message today. I won't reveal what it was, but it might be a new opportunity, a job opportunity in politics, and so I'm kind of excited about it. So honestly, I'm also pretty careful about what I say. I don't share too much unless you watch my Instagram lives.
Yep. But yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. Sorry. I just said I spilled the tea.
What kind of tea are you drinking?
No, I spilled the tea.
Oh, okay, gotcha. What I meant to say is America Fest in Phoenix. Not too far from me. You gonna be there?
Kyle, here's the thing. I don't know if I'm able, I feel okay, let me ask you a question. Turning Point does have a blacklist.
They do.
So if Reggie's not on the blacklist, do you think I'm on it?
If Reggie's not on the blacklist, no one should be on the blacklist.
Yeah.
Are you on the blacklist?
I don't know. I don't think I am.
I don't think so.
You don't think I am?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I know the one thing I'm not going to mention before that might have put you on the blacklist.
What?
But you remember before you said something? You said something about a few months back. You said something about Turning Point, and you were afraid that something had happened, or you don't remember that?
Oh! I know what you're talking about. Go watch my Instagram live after this. Maybe I'll explain what I meant.
Are you guys here to do one? Because I mean, seriously, if you're seriously gonna do it, I'll definitely come on.
Do
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
I don't go live that often. When I go live, it's like kind of rare. Like I used to go live every night, and it was something that people like genuinely would like sit down and watch. So if you guys want me to go live, I'll go live. Also, sorry, I'm chewing gum. So
he's got a Rumble account too, or Rumble. Yeah, we can do Rumble too. Actually, we're streaming Rumble now too. So we're streaming Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble right now.
All right. Cool.
So,
but
anyway, so assuming you're not on the blacklist, would you go to Turning Point if Angel can get you their press pass, all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, if I can get like a press pass, I'll go. I don't really want to pay my own ticket.
Yeah, it'd be free. It'd be free.
I don't know. Talk to Angel about it. See if he can get me there.
Well, if not, what I'll do is I'll probably get I'm gonna try and go for press credentials too, since I got them for SAS for consider take. If they don't give it to you, I'll get one for you. You know what I mean? You can come on as one. You know, you come on as you can come on and do this. My microphone.
Oh.
You can be their woman on the street or whatever you want to do.
Hell yeah! I can interview Reggie. I can feel Reggie's nub.
I saw his nub. Yeah. I gotta get that video of him shooting that AK, whatever he had, man. That was hilarious.
Here, let me find it. Let's watch it again.
Yeah, do that. And then we'll close the video out.
All right. I am Reggie's biggest fan, by the way.
He's like the best. He's like the best speaker. I mean, he's like the best. He's the smoothest. I mean, most natural. You're very good too. I mean, and my wife's very good, but
oh, thank you.
It's very smooth on the mic. He's got mad mic skills.
True.
And remember the video that he got banned from, that he got fired from?
Yes, I watched the entire thing. I watch
that thing is fantastic.
I was going to DM you something, but don't say it on air, okay?
I won't.
Wait, hold on one second.
You can put it on. There it is. Yep. He's running. That was good.
Here.
That's a good shot, man. You can send it to Telegram, or you can send it to Gram.
Which one's quicker?
Telegram. I got it. I got it up here right now.
Do not say it on air.
Oh, of course not.
All right.
I see it.
Did you get it?
I'm with you. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it.
I don't know, guys. I'm pretty based. No, just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. I'm not.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I'm gonna drop off, and you can do your little thing. And are you gonna go in the next 10 minutes, hour? What are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna go live like right after this.
Okay. The after party.
The after party. Yes.
All right. And if you're not Kyra's friend on Instagram, I hate it for you.
Then you should follow me on Instagram. You're
Oh yeah,
missing.
you're not private, are you?
No, I'm not private. I'm public.
Oh, okay. So you want so let's close it out. So let people know how they can get a hold of you.
Okay. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at real Kyra Bolby, REAL Kyra KYRA BOWLBY. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're missing out.
Big time.
True. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Kyra Bolby. You can also follow me on Truth Social. My Truth Social is at Kyra Bolby. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip people off.
I'm laughing.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. You can follow me on Truth Social. My Truth Social is at Kyra Bolby. You can also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is the same as my Instagram, and my Twitter is at real Kyra Bolby. We went kind of viral on Twitter today, guys. So go follow me on Twitter. Go follow me on Truth Social. Go follow me on Instagram, etc. What the?
Yeah, I'm showing my green screen. This is about a little behind the curtain.
All right.
Anyway, cool. That's awesome. So with that, everybody, thank you so much for this fun time, and be safe on Instagram, social, whatever media outlet you're going to be on. True Social, we're on that as well. Who cares? Comment below, links below. I'm very excited to get over to Kyra's live stream. So I got to go.
Yeah. Okay.
See you guys.
Peace.